You can always count on Carrots Jewelers and Dan Telleen to bring in the most fabulous artists throughout the season. And I'm happy to welcome Dan Telleen, owner of Carrots Jewelers. Good morning, Dan. As well as Carolyn Tyler, guest artist, fresh from Bali. How are you doing, Carolyn?
I'm doing great.
You sure have brought some unique and just gorgeous pieces with you today.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So give us a kind of an idea of your inspiration behind these unique pieces.
Oh gosh, I get inspired by almost everything. Nature inspires me a lot, and the spirituality of living in Bali, Indonesia, which is kind of a Hindu-Buddhist blend of cultures and religions.
Yeah.
So I've brought some pieces that are little Buddhas in stone carved shrines there that are, on the left side you'll see the Buddha pieces. Those have been super popular. People really love wearing them. And I've brought some pretty fancy things today too.
That necklace in the center is quite the showpiece.
That's called the Maltese cross, and the stones in there are peridot, rubellite, tourmaline, and citrine. And I think those colors just really look great together. I brought the whole green window. So in Dan's store, we have vitrines, and each one is filled with a color theme. So all the pieces in the vitrine go together. So I just grabbed one of those and brought the greens this time. I think the first day we had blues here.
Yeah, there were a lot more blues.
Yeah. And then yesterday was the oranges.
Well, it's so unique to be able to pair the colors together, but with different gems. Like I know you have some coral up there.
Yeah.
And then also the green gemstones. Kind of
Yes, I had a beautiful coral necklace, double strand, which is getting very hard to find now, and we sold it last night. Yay!
Yeah.
And we've got lots of gold, just solid gold pieces with no gemstones at all. And I'm also mixing gold and silver too. I've got some real new, unusual things in there.
Yeah. So you're innovating in the jewelry industry as well. Yeah.
Well, innovating, it's sort of like, it's called archaeological revival. So I'm drawing on themes from ancient Roman, Greek, Egyptian, Etruscan, because I've lived in Asia too. So the techniques that we're using give it an Asian flair. It's a very eclectic collection that I have.
But I want to mention that today there's an article in the Vail Daily of Carolyn's philosophy of art and jewelry. And it's a lot of what you're talking about, but
thanks,
I encourage everybody to get the Vail Daily.
It's a great
today.
article, actually. I got asked some really deep questions about art and the future of design and craftsmanship. It's good. People should check it out.
And it's not just your jewelry that's at Carrots. You're there as well, kind of.
I'm
showing
there,
things
and
off.
if people bring their gemstones from pieces of jewelry that they don't wear anymore, like heirloom jewelry from grandma, great-grandma, and they don't like it or they don't wear it, I can actually make things for them that they will like and wear.
Oh, custom-made pieces?
Yes, and Dan does it as well.
Yeah. And we were talking yesterday, you guys actually recycle gold.
Yes, all of my jewelry and Dan's as well are made from recycled gold. So it's still pure gold that we alloy into, in my case, 22 karat. I think Dan uses a lot of 18 karat.
We alloy it into 24 karat.
Okay.
And then
You refine it.
into 24 karat.
And then we
alloy into white gold, green gold, 18 karat, 22 karat, 14. The projects differ in our store, and so we make our own alloys.
But the point is, we don't use newly mined gold, which is bad for the
That's
environment.
Exactly.
So it's just gold that has been circulating through generations of people, and they turn it in. It's in Bali, where I live. The Balinese wear their gold as their wealth, and when they need money, they turn in their gold and they get some cash. And when they have money, they go and buy gold.
Yeah. Fascinating stuff. I mean, you
Different
got to head on
culture.
down to Carrots Jewelers just to meet Dan and Carolyn and just get an idea of their wealth of knowledge. It's so impressive. And how long are you going to be in town for?
I'm here through the first, that's our last day of the show. And after that, all the other designers come back in the little cases. Oh, I think Koji.
And
Koji
Carolyn
has
will
a
be
pearl
one.
show.
We'll always have Carolyn's jewelry
Yes.
on display.
Oh, okay.
They're
and yes,
keeping a juicy
Koji's doing an encore show.
Oh, excellent.
Starting the 2nd.
Yeah.
All right.
But
plenty
they'll
of
still
things.
have, they're going to pick a really, really juicy collection to keep here for a while through the season so people can still come in and buy my work.
All right, perfect. Thank you
and when
very
I say Koji, I guess I was assuming everybody
He's-
knows
he's famous
Koji's
here now.
all about pearls. He's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
pearl
he's the pearl
ambassador.
guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to stop by Carrots Jewelers. It's located just on the western edge of the Vail Village parking structure, right next to one of the most fabulous restaurants, La Tour, kind of at the eastern corner of Solaris, where the ice skating rink is, to meet Carolyn Tyler today.